Hi, I'm Craig West. I hit myself here with the back of a claw hammer while I was working in a tight space, hence the mark. On Time Plumber has been around for 6 years. It's a limited company. It's just me. It's basically a one-man band. But now that I sort of spend more time doing electrics, I want to move away from the plumbing and find somebody essentially to replace me. Someone to act as if they're like the business owner. The way the system will work is I have a virtual receptionist that takes calls. A text will be sent to your phone saying Mrs. Jones, toilet not working, with a number. You'd give her a call, arrange a convenient time for you both, go do the job, give an invoice, collect the payment, and then every couple of days drop the payments and checks into the office so we can process the pay sheet. And essentially there'll be very little involvement from me in your operation. It's very much almost like a franchise. It's like you've sort of got a franchise system that the franchise provides you with all the leads, does all the back end sort of office paperwork, tax, all of that stuff, so you can focus just on being an engineer. Because one thing I have found, and it's quite common in sort of business circles, is that if you have your own business, you need to be both entrepreneur, manager and technician, all three of them, and it can be very difficult to like and be good at all three. So I tend to focus more on the back office marketing side and have a good engineer to work out in the field. So essentially be your own boss. You may be an early bird, you may be a late bird, you may like to have Friday afternoons off. You just schedule the work as you feel best with your customer, and provided you're doing the work well, you're bringing in the money, not taking the mickey out of the operation, really you choose your own hours and barely speak to me. You must be comfortable with jobbing, because 80% of the work is jobbing plumbing. Small jobs, leaks, taps, toilet repairs. Do larger systems, sometimes we'll do replace boilers. You don't need to be gas safe. I'm really essentially looking for a wet plumber. You must have your own van and own tools. I can also tell you what is the most important stock to carry for sort of most of the jobs, siphons and inlet valves, etc. So you don't have to have trips to the merchants, because generally we don't charge for time for standard stock, so it's better to be well prepared. Plus it means you can make more money because you don't waste time going to merchants. Ideally you're experienced in plumbing, quite capable. If you can do a little bit with wood, sort of, a few tiles, that'll be handy, because sometimes there are jobs like that, you just got to put a few tiles, but that's not important because I have a handyman that can help out. You must have enthusiasm, gratitude and appreciation that this is a good job offer, because you're flexible of hours. I know what it's like to work for a company where you've got to work 8 till 5, very hard to sort of live your life, have to work very hard and don't see any profit. The pay will be based on some sort of basic plus profit share. I'll go through that more personally with you so that you're comfortable with that. Enjoy the jobbing life, to have enthusiasm, be good with customers. The only bit of arithmetic you need is be able to make a VAT invoice, add 20% onto the price. I can show you how to do that. And apart from that, really, I'm really looking for somebody that would like to have their own plumbing company, and it's almost like they're buying a franchise. That it's a turnkey operation from day one. You'll be getting the calls and going out. I don't tend to book a lot of work in advance. It tends to be a lot of just the work that comes in through the week, because we get a lot of calls. That can change. We can, depending on what type of work comes in, you can book in sort of more solid jobs as the more sort of the meat of the working week. So when you write to me why you think this opportunity is what you want rather than a job. I'm not looking for a standard CV. I'm really looking for somebody that's right, that I can leave them to run their own life, run their own business, have me in the background. Somebody who enjoys sort of plumbing and working for themselves, enjoys jobbing, and actually knows that they can work harder and make more money, work smarter and make more money, and have a more flexible lifestyle. So email me on the page. I think the web page has all sort of the details. If you're somebody that's interested in maybe growing the business and having a few extra plumbers and you want to move more into management, that's a possibility. If you're somebody that's thinking, actually, I wouldn't mind buying a share or a business, but now that I see how it works, that's also a possibility too, because I'm 51. At sort of some point I want to move away from the plumbing and just really focus on the electrical side. Thank you.